Okay, get a little relaxed, take a little walk out to my garden, see how things are going. Seem to be coming along pretty well. All the plants seem to be healthy and watered well. If you're ever looking for a job, you should get trained in horticulture. It's a growing industry. Yeah, actually, this is not my garden. I'm horticulturally challenged. I'm a horticulturally challenged person, but I thought I'd make a video about a tree today because I find it quite interesting, and I'm going to call it a predator tree. Although I couldn't name any of the plants in this garden, I will name the tree. This is not that tree, but as I start looking around at horticulture, I see horticulture is everywhere. There looks to be a fern growing in this tree. I'm not sure if that's normal or it's global warming or what the heck's going on there, but looks kind of cool, right? Oh, here's another kind of weird looking bunch of trees. Seem to be, I think they're trees, or maybe it's a bush. It's growing together. Is this normal? Do you think they planted it like that, or did it grow that way? Anyway, horticulture. You know, you can lead a horticulture, but you can't make her think. Another silly horticulture joke. You might take a minute to think about that one, but anyway, here's the tree. It's a ficus. It starts growing actually on another tree or another plant, something tall, obviously. The seeds fall into some other tree, and then you can see it's got like a hair on it or something, but that's actually its roots growing downwards. Once the roots get to the ground, they grow into the ground, obviously, but it makes it so that the tree just gets bigger and bigger around, as well as growing tall. It can grow to be, say, 35 meters tall, and it can grow to be 30 to 35 meters around as well, because as these hairs or roots come down, they will make the tree wider and wider. I find that quite interesting. But anyway, yeah, as the tree starts to grow, why I call it a predator tree, as the roots come down, they get into the ground, and then it grows faster than the host tree, the tree that basically gave its life. And then it strangles the host. So yeah, that's why I call it a predator tree. It seems kind of vicious. It seems like it could kind of take over an area if the roots can come down from as far away as the branches. Here's the name of it. If anybody's looking for Ficus annulata, like I said, I'm not very horticulturally savvy, so if anybody's looking for it, that was a quick flash of the name there. There's a what do you call little sign on the tree there. So, but yeah, these things they do start in another tree. They're totally dependent on I think it's a ficus wasp. There are wasps that are totally dependent on this tree itself. So basically, the female goes up, lays eggs in the flower. The flower turns into a date or I'm not sure actually what kind of fruit it is. There's some kind of fruit that grows on it. I'm not sure if that's even edible, but as the eggs hatch, the males have no wings. The females have wings, but the males have no wings. But they'll dig their way out of the fruit and allow the female with wings to come out. But basically, if this tree didn't exist, those wasps also wouldn't exist. So that seems, that seems also kind of interesting. The leaves, there are people that will eat the leaves. They can be eaten, so they're not poisonous or anything. I'm not sure how nutritional they are. I'm not a nutritionalist either. So anyway, and the tree itself can be, excuse me, harvested for rubber. And there's some places like in Australia where they actually do harvest these trees. They cultivate them for their rubber. So quite a useful tree. Although, like I said, I think it could probably take over an area if it was given an opportunity. You have to basically cut those hairs off before they get to the ground if you don't want it to grow bigger around and around. So, let's see, yeah, I guess they're called aerial roots. I did see this kind of tree in the past. I think in Taiwan they had a similar tree. It seemed to have more hair on it, or maybe they just didn't cut them there. I'm not sure. Maybe it's also a ficus, but a different species. There are a lot of different species of ficus. It's an evergreen, so all year the leaves will be green. Like I said, I'm not sure about the ones in Taiwan that I'd seen quite a lot of in the Taichung area. I'm not sure if they grow all over Taiwan, but I think these things, basically they grow in tropical areas. This is Shenzhen, China, so it's definitely tropical here, but I think they're not native to here. I think they might have been brought here, so but I can't guarantee that. I'm not sure. They have to. Oh, here's an example here of a ficus that looks to be having grown or started in that purple plant at the top there, and then the hairs made it down to the ground, and then started to grow. And it's just going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to get more roots all the time. I think this one here, it actually won't be there for very long because it seems to be attaching itself to the structural part of a building. So that'll likely be removed soon, I would think. But anyway, yeah, it's about to strangle that plant at the top there. It seems like it's just about ready to overtake it. It's obviously grown much faster than its host plant, which is, like I said, that's what it does. It's a predator. It's a predator. It kills other plants. Here's a scary looking forest of these things. And several of them actually appear to be maybe even the same tree, where, up top the branches branch out and then the hairs have come down. They've created what looks to be another tree. But yeah, it's almost another forest of these things. Or a tree. Here's I'm going to keep this short because I know people might be bored by this, but this is kind of weird looking. What the heck is this thing growing on this tree here? I may have to look into that tree as well. Is that a fruit or something we can eat? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope it wasn't boring for you and somebody found it interesting.